Welcome to day one of the challenge. Thank you all for coming. We've got people from Texas, USA. We've got Blessing from Nigeria. We've got people from the Philippines. We've got Suzanne from Germany. We've got amazing speakers who will be sharing with you all about everything.
Why are you lying to yourself? Be the reason why somebody can help break more generational curses, right? Specifically for our community, because you decided to step up and speak.
Today we're going to be talking about the fact that you are a priest. You are a priest. And there's so many people God has made us priests, but we are not showing up in our offices. And why are we not showing up? Many of us prefer to not be known. Many of us don't want to write.
I can't believe this is just day one, and we've got 4 more days to go. We are live. Guys, welcome to day one of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. We've got people from the UK, Los Angeles, New Jersey. We've got amazing speakers for you during these 5 days.
We eventually break it, and that's what we want to do this evening. We want to help you that, if you're struggling.
We're going to be talking about all of that today in terms of how do you do that? How do you turn your God-given idea into a book? What do you do?
Welcome to day 2 of the challenge. Oh my God.
People started calling me the book coach after I've helped so many people convert their stories into best-selling books.
You got an amazing story that needs to be told. Stop hiding. Joy comes on the other side of that comfort zone.
You know, our world today is just, we don't even know how to define hope. You know, for some people, it's just they want a new job.
Welcome to day 3.
Now we're going to be talking about building a team around your book idea. The first one is the vision for your book. Question is, why does the world need another book? Yes, the world needs another book.
So we had a PR marketing strategy and a content strategy as well.
Last year, I became a best-selling author, and that is what I'm going to teach you guys today about how to become a best-selling author.
I'm going to show you and teach you why you as the author need to raise your own visibility so that you can sell more of your books.
Who is ready for day 4?
Of all of the services that were available, Ingram Spark, KDP, I found Draft to Digital to be the simplest.
So I remember going through the process. I had 60 days to write my book. I was like, wow, 60 days, how am I going to get this done?
Day 5 of the challenge. Yes.
Your book is not just the business card for your business. Your book is your business.
Even when it comes to doing the books, making sure that people are making money with their books, that they're just not making impact, but we want the both, okay? We want the dual effect, the duo effect, making impact and making money at the same time.
Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Hope you are good and well. If you are on, let me know that you are on with me this afternoon. We have had day 1 and day 2, and I hope you've enjoyed it. This is day 3 of the challenge. Let me know what you have thought so far in regards to this challenge, Have you been able to get anything to help you move forward with writing and publishing your book? If you are ready to get started with your book, then let me know. Let me know. We've spoken about mindset, which has been very key and crucial to getting started with your book. And then yesterday on day 2, we spoke about your why you need to write your book, and what is the why that you're going to hold on to when it comes to getting your book done. Okay, so this is day 3 of the challenge, and today we are going to be talking about the what. What exactly are you going to write about? How are you going to figure out what you're going to write about? What is your message to your actual reader? All right, so that is what we are going to be discussing and talking about today. But if you're on, let me know. Let me know who is on with me and how you're finding this challenge so far. Have you enjoyed it? Are you enjoying it? If you've missed anything, then you need to watch the replays. I have been sending out the replays, so you do need to check your email. Check your junk mail or your inbox. It definitely will be there. Day 1 and day 2 replay will be in your email. Okay, guys, so this is day 3, and day 3 we are talking about how you can find out what is your topic. Because when it comes to actually writing your book, if you want to write your book fast, then you need to know exactly what you are writing about. Okay, you need to know exactly what is your message, what is your topic, because you can't just say, hey, I want to write a book about finance. It's just too broad, it's not really specific. So you need to get specific about your topic. Okay, you need to get specific about what exactly your topic is going to be. All right, guys, so that is what we are going to be discussing today. All right, so let me share my screen with you. If you're on, say hello, say hi, let me know that you are on. You can hear me and you can see me properly. All right. So this is where we are going to start today. And then let me check this. All right, I think this actually works. You can see my screen. You can see me properly too. Okay. Yep. Okay, I think this actually works. Let me know if the screen is too small or, if it's too, if it's too small, you can't see me or you can't see the presentation. Let me know. Okay, let me know. So, hey, Miran, how are you doing? Hey, Angela, how are you? Hey, Marianne, how are you doing? Do chat. Marianne, let me know where you're from. I hope I pronounced your name right. Marianne, I hope that's right. Okay, so let me see. Is this screen fine, or should I go back to what I was using before? But I think this is good. So let's stick with this today. Let's stick with this. Hey, Angela, where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Let me know where you are from. Niran, how are you doing? Hope you are good. And Marianne says you're watching, so do comment and let me know where you are from. Okay, so this is where we're starting today. Why? Because when it comes to actually writing and publishing your book, you need to know the process, okay? So yesterday I showed you my my framework, all right? Let me talk about that again, all right? So when you are an author, okay, and you're trying to write a nonfiction business self-help how-to type of book, it is great for you, okay, to have a framework. Why? Because a framework is a step-by-step process that shows your reader where you are and where you're taking them to, or can help them go from where they are and where they need to be. Okay, so my framework was the Entrepreneur's book blueprint. All right, and I spoke about the planner method. All right, the plan method, then the prepare method, and then the pen method, and then the publishing method, the promoting method, and then the profit method. So those are 6 frameworks in one. And you need a framework so that when you're writing your book, it is easy for you to understand what goes in each chapter. Okay? So when it comes to writing your book, you need to know the process. And this is the process to getting your book from writing to publishing. So first of all, you write the book. Okay, so after you've done all of this of planning your book, you get the book written, and then the next process is editing the book. It needs to go through editing. All right, and then after that, it needs to have a book cover design. Okay, and then it needs to be formatted, and then it needs to be published. So that is the process of getting your book from writing to publishing. Okay, why is this important on day 3, talking about your topic? Because when it comes to writing, you're going to write about your topic, and then editing needs to be edited right so it explains your topic properly and people can read the flow of what you're trying to say. And the book cover needs to represent the topic of which you are actually talking about. Okay, and formatting is just making the book look good. And then, of course, the publishing part is having a platform to get the book out there. Okay, so that's why this is important to know now. It's important to know now. The writing stage, editing stage, book cover stage, formatting stage, and the publishing stage. So if that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat and let me know that you understand. Hey, guys, actually, have you done your homework? This is a challenge. It's not just coming to just watch me speak. It's a challenge. Guys, this is a challenge to actually help you get started. So I've given you homework for day 1, talking about the mindset, okay, which you need to do, and day 2 as well. So make sure you go and you listen to the replays and get your homework done. I need to see that you're actually moving along with me in this so that you can actually get, your book started. All right. So please do the homework and post it in the Facebook group. All right, let's get started. So understanding your what. So I spoke about the plan method yesterday, and I gave it the 5 W's, and we tackled one of them, which is why. Okay, so it was why, what, where, when, who. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at what your book is about. What your book is about. So 3 ways to find and craft your book idea. You may have an idea, but you may not understand how to bring it out of you. You may think, or you may have been thinking, I want to write and publish a book, but I just don't know what topic to write about. I have something that I want to say, but I'm just not sure what that very thing is. So 3 ways to actually find your book idea. So first of all, you need to find an opportunity to write about. You need to find an opportunity, find an area where things are missing that you can write about. Explore your passions and also take a look at your expertise and your knowledge. So those are ways in which you can actually get started with your book idea. All right, so finding an opportunity means you need to find a gap in your space. You need to find a gap in your space. What gap is missing? What gap is missing in your space right now? Right now, what gap is, let me know what gap is missing in your space. What space are you in? Put it in the chat. What space are you in? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a career person? Are you in ministry? You know, what space are you in? Let me know. Just put that in the chat. What space are you in? What industry are you in? And what gap can you think of right now that is in your industry? So when you're thinking about the topic of your book, when you're thinking about what to write about, the very first thing you can think of is, what industry am I in? And what is the gap in that market? What is the missing link that I can actually talk about? What is it that people see in this industry that I can talk about? What is the gap in your market? So you need to be able to look into your space and find a gap to write about, which it may be personal development space, it may be finance, it may be health and fitness, it may be coaching, it may be, spirituality or relationship, or even career upgrades. What is the actual gap in your space? Maybe you're in a space where it may be finance, and the gap may be, people may want to learn how to actually improve their finances. So the gap is that people don't understand how to be financially savvy, and no one is telling them about it. So you're going to come along and preach that message with your book. You need to be able to identify through your market what the gap is. Maybe you can use your life experiences as an example to write a book on. Okay? Maybe you've been through so many things in life and you just want to share that knowledge. Maybe you want to teach a younger generation what you've been through so that they don't make the same mistakes. That might be the topic you want to actually focus on, maybe to do with marriage or, relationships or securing a good job or something like that. Just a life experience that you've been through that can really help someone else. Okay? And then your passions. Your passions. If you want to find a topic to write about, if you want to know what you want to write about, explore your passions. What are you passionate about? Just get a piece of paper and write down at least 5 to 10 things that you are passionate about. Just brainstorm and sit down and explore. What are the very things that I love doing? What are the things that I'm passionate about? Oh, I like cooking. Oh, I like sports. I like helping people. Whatever it is, just put them down and then identify which of these things will be great for a book. So explore your passions. Figure out something that you're passionate, because when you use your passion as well, it's going to keep you motivated. You don't want to write about something that's not going to keep you motivated to want to get up either every night, to stay up every night, or get up in the morning to go and write. It has to be something that is going to make you want to do it. So remember, this book idea has to be something that you're passionate about. There must be passion in what you're trying to do. You can't do it haphazardly. You need to have passion about it. So look at what you're passionate about and find a topic within your passion to write about. And then your skills. What are you skilled at? Are you a coach? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a minister? You know, what is it that you actually are skilled at? Look at what level of knowledge and expertise and skills and experiences that you have. Okay? And see how you can turn that expertise, that knowledge, that experience into a book. Okay? If you're good at showing people how to find their purpose, that's a good topic to write about. Pursuing your purpose or finding your purpose. But it's something that you are skilled at and an expert at, so that when it comes to turning that book into a business, you have the ability to express and articulate your very topic. So that's why it's something that you need to be skilled at. Because when you begin to get invitations to speak and do certain things, they need to know that you know what you're talking about. So what is it that you actually can write about? How can you use your skills? How can you use your life experiences? How can you find a gap in the market? How can you use your passions to find a topic that you can actually write about? There is something close to you that is a topic for a book. There is something close to you that is a topic for a book. Sometimes we try to reach out too far, but there's something actually right close to us that gives us the topic for the book that we need. You've been through so much in life. You've gone through things. You've worked at different organizations. You've picked up experiences. And those are things that you can actually turn into a book. Sometimes we're waiting to think that, oh, I need to get all the experience in the world before I can turn it into a book. No, whatever experience you've been through right now is enough to share. Someone can benefit from whatever you've been through till date. You don't have to wait till you're 80 or 90 before you think you can actually share your message. Whatever age you're at right now, you've been through something. You've gained knowledge in something. You have experience in something. You have skills relevant to a book that can help someone change their life. You just need to figure out what that topic is. So remember, on day one, I spoke about how everything is possible. Anything is possible. You just need to figure out the logistics. You just need to figure it out. And it's about figuring out your topic. Not just writing about anything, but figuring out the right topic that is going to resonate with your audience. With your audience. Because you need to be able to express this topic and turn it into a message. Your topic needs to be a message that people know you for. I hope that makes sense. So your topic of your book needs to be translated into a message that people know you for. You have a message that someone is waiting to air. You need to be able to articulate what that message is so that it can resonate with the right person and take them from where they are to where they need to be. Your book is that tool that can help someone change direction. through your message. So identifying your topic and what you're going to write about is important. So you've got the right author's mindset. You understand that, hey, I am an authorpreneur. I am an author. And I know why I want to write a book, because I want to inspire people. I want to start speaking on stages. I want to start making more money. I want to, appear on TV or whatever it is. I know my why. And now, from knowing your why and having the right mindset, you need to be able to align it and identify what is the topic that you're going to speak about. So you bring your why and the right mindset into alignment with whatever it is you've been through, whatever skills you have, whatever expertise you have, whatever knowledge you have, so that you can now turn it into a book. Right where you are right now, there is a message on the inside of you. I hope this is speaking to someone. Guys, some of you are on there, you're watching, you're there. Comment in the chat. Let me know that you're listening. Let me know that this resonates with you. Come on now. Let me know that this resonates with you. Put something in the chat. So you have experiences, you have knowledge, you have skills, you've got passions, you have a gap in your space. How are you going to identify what it is you're going to write about? By focusing on what is important to you through your skills, your knowledge, your expertise, your passions. Focusing on the gap that is in the market. Okay? So, think about what do you feel the purpose for this book is. When you're looking at what you're going to write about, you need to ask yourself these questions. So, okay, I want to write about how to help people go from unknown to visibility. So what's the purpose of that particular book? Because that can help you identify your what even further. Because if you want to become a bestseller, it needs to be a book that has the capability, because not every topic has the capability of becoming a bestseller. So you need to identify your topic even further by asking these questions. What do you envision the goal for your book to be? What is the bigger picture for your book? You want to use it to build a business? Then you need to get the topic right. You need to identify what exactly you are writing about so you can use that book to build your business. You want to accomplish PR, media. Not every topic will get into the media. So you need to be able to identify properly what's the end goal. How are you going to get open doors into PR and media with the topic that you are trying to write? You need to know, is it a fiction book or is it a non-fiction book? Is it a fiction book or a non-fiction book? When you're thinking about what, because some people's what may be fiction and some people's what may be non-fiction. Yes, we deal with non-fiction, but there are people that write fiction. So you need to be clear on what lane you stay on. Is it fiction or is it non-fiction? And what area of focus within the non-fiction space are you going to stay in? Are you self-help, business, faith, motivational, inspirational, that's probably under self-help as well, personal development. What area of focus are you going to be in when it comes to your topic? So all of these questions will help you identify what you're going to talk about. So, hey, Grace, how you doing? Grace is one of my clients. Yes, definitely. But one question, as I plan the content, do I need to include research and write it as one sort of citizen, like from Europe or Middle East or elsewhere? It depends on what type of book is it. Are you, is it gonna be a French speaking book, or is it English? It all depends on probably where you are and who you're targeting. So who are you actually targeting for this book? Yes, research is key. You need to do research when it comes to your book. You need to definitely do your market research, your content research as well. That helps, okay? All right, so understanding your topic can lead you to your message. So your life is a message to the world. Make it inspiring. Your life is a message to the world. If you want to be known for something, make that message inspiring. Make it inspiring. What exactly is your message to your readers? You figured out your topic, or you're going to figure out your topic, then now what is the message that you're trying to bring across? So the topic may be finance and financial freedom, but what is the actual message you're trying to bring across to your audience? So a book is the best way to share your message, build your brand, and become visible. Who knows this book or these books by this author, Russell Brunson? He had a message of telling people that, hey, websites are dead. Funnels is the new way to get your business to the next level. And he wrote his book, .com Secrets. And he was able to spread his message and build his company. How do I get about market research? You use Google. You use Google, Angela. Type in what it is you're trying to research, and Google will bring it up. Everything's online, okay? Or you can reach out to other people within that industry that you're looking at and see if they can give you more information on what you're trying to write about. All right, so your message should be based on your story, which can be your business or your life story, okay? So when you're looking at your topic, it could either be your business or it could be your life story, it could be your career, and from your message, you need to look at what you do or what is it you want people to know, all right? Understand this, that your message in a book can make impact. Once you identify your topic and you turn it into a message, that message can make impact in a book. It really can. That message can make impact in a book. You need to be able to identify what it is you're trying to say and use it to make impact. Because your book can get to places that probably you won't get to. So you need to be able to really shape and refine your message so that when people read it, it impacts them and they get what you're trying to say. So your message blueprint is, I believe, because to. I believe whatever it is, because of what it is, and then to do what. Okay, so we're going to look at an example. But your message blueprint, or your message in general, needs to be clear, concise, it needs to connect, it needs to have a cure, and it needs to be catchy. So it needs to be understandable, nice and short, it needs to meet the audience's needs, it needs to have a solution to their need, okay? And it needs to be memorable if possible. All right? So an example is this. My message is, I believe anyone can write a book. Okay, so my example, one of my books I showed you yesterday, How to Write Your Book Fast. So that was my what? That was my topic. Okay, so I identified my topic through looking at how people were asking me questions about how did I write a book. I'd written 3 books at that time. So I knew that my topic was going to be about book writing, okay? And now shaping that message, I did this. I believe anyone can write a book because we all have a message and story to share with the world to create a bigger impact and influence and increase influence while making an income. All right? So you need to be able to identify what your message is and have a blueprint. Have a blueprint. So your message in a book opens doors. Your message in a book opens doors. There are so many doors that can open once you identify your message and you begin to speak your message. When you identify your message, you can't keep quiet. You need to speak about it through your book, through different avenues, posting online, doing videos, and probably going on podcasts. You need to be able to speak about your book so that doors can begin to open for you. Speak about your book. Speak about your message. Whatever it is you're trying to identify, you need to speak about it. Whatever message it is you're trying to let people understand, you need to speak about it. You've got to speak about it, because if you don't speak about it, doors may not open. If people don't know that you have a message, then they can't open up a door for you. They can't open up a door for you. They need to know that you have a message. But you need to identify what is this message that I'm trying to express. What is the topic of my book? And how am I going to turn that topic into a message that my customers, my clients, my readers can relate to? Does that make sense? I hope it does. So you need to be able to identify that. You need to be able to identify what your message is so that it can open up doors for you. So your message in a book can help you build your brand. So yesterday when we spoke about why, we said, the reason why you should write a book is because it gives you visibility and it helps you build a brand as an author. So you need to be able to find your message so that when you're talking about your book, you express it and you use it to build your brand. So I built a brand, my brand, by letting people know that, hey, I help you write books. I'm known as the book publishing coach. And because of that, I've been able to build a brand around book writing and book publishing. So when you call me to speak, you call me to speak about book writing and book publishing. All of those, speaking engagements that I showed you is building my brand. It's sharing my message that anyone can write a book, because we all have a message and a story in us to share with the world to create a bigger impact. And that is sharing my message, is building my brand, because I'm going out, I'm speaking about it on podcasts, I'm speaking about it at live events, I'm speaking about it on summits, on challenges. I'm sharing my message to build my brand, but I needed to identify what my topic was for my book. What is my what? And then bring that what into a message blueprint. And now use that to build. So what exactly are you going to write about? What is your topic going to be? Don't just be broad. Don't just say, hey, I want to write a book about cooking. No. You need to really dig deep into exactly what it is you want to write about and why you actually want to write about that topic. Remember yesterday speaking about why. Why do you want to write about this particular topic? What's so important about that topic for you? What is your message? Why do you want to share that message? Why do people need to hear that message? Is there anything big about that message? Is it really important for people to know that message? Why? Identify your topic. Identify what you are writing about. So that when you're going to write your book, it's so much easier for you to get it done. Because if you don't know your topic, you're just going to be going around in circles. And even if you know your topic, but you don't identify your message for that topic, it's going to be even harder. But once you can identify your topic and bring out your message from that topic, it makes the process even sweeter because you're able to, put that book in place. You're able to divide the chapters and sections and all of these things properly because you know exactly what you're trying to share with your audience. You know that, hey, this book has 3 parts to it. I have a methodology that I'm trying to explain. And that identifies my message. It makes it easier for you to actually get your book done. So your message is, your book is your message. And your message can be your brand. Once you identify that message and you put in a book, that book can help you spread that message, and that message can help you build your brand. It can help you build your brand, but you need to be able to identify your topic. Don't just write about anything. Be very specific about the topic that you want to write about. Be very specific about your messaging. So this is day 3, guys. I hope you've been able to understand this. You need to know exactly what topic is your book about. So this is an example of one of my clients. Her topic is how to save £10,000 on a low income. You understand it. You understand it. And her message is basically how to anyone can invest money into the markets with a low income. So she's basically telling you that you don't need to have thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds or dollars before you can start investing. You can actually save and invest with a very low income. So a topic and a message is in alignment. Okay? They need to identify what problem does your book solve. What problem does your book solve? This is another client of mine, Dr. Daniel Moses, who now, we just literally published his 2nd book last week, Friday, which became a bestseller. The same with this book. His new book became number 3 on the bestseller list on Amazon. And with this first book, he identified the problem through his topic. So his topic is teaching people how to invest in property. But he knew that the problem was people didn't understand how to invest in property or what strategy that they needed to invest in. So his book, knowing his topic and his message, his book brought about the light to say, hey, rent to rent made easy. He solved the problem of property investing with one strategy, bringing one strategy in to let people understand that, hey, you can start investing in property with this strategy if you have little or no money at all. So what problem is your book going to solve when you find out your topic? It needs to solve a particular problem. Once you know your topic, that topic needs to be a solution to someone's problem. It needs to be a solution. It can't just be a topic that you just feel like you need to write about and you're just expressing yourself and it's not really meeting the reader's need. It needs to meet their need. It needs to meet their need. So what problem is your book going to solve? And then what 3 to 6 keys can you actually identify with your topic and your message that you can write about in your book to help your clients or your readers get results? So when you're thinking about what to write about, you get your what, you shape your message, then you can identify your framework. So remember I showed you my framework, the 6 P's and then the 5 W's. So this is another one, which is the 3 M's, your market, your message, your mission, which is part of what we've been talking about. Okay, so you need to identify what 3 to 6 keys or methodologies or frameworks can you talk about in your book to help your clients get results. Why? Because the topic of your book is to help someone go from point A to point B. It needs to help them get a result. It needs to show them the way. It needs to give them direction. They need to know that they can read the book, and when they finish reading the book, hey, a light bulb has come on. All right? Does that help? Does that make sense? And then to finish off, I showed you Daniel Moses. He's a client of mine, and we did his first book. I have not put his second book up on air. And he's been able to identify his what. His what is property wealth. He wants to help people create wealth through property. So his message is that anyone can create wealth by investing in property. You can build wealth by investing in property. And he's using these books as a method to help people do that. So now he's been able to speak on stage. He's been able to start his own podcast, which he said now is the number 1 or number 3 in the country, in the UK, on wealth building, which is amazing. I've been on that podcast, and other people, amazing people have been on that podcast as well. He's an Amazon bestseller with his books. He's been able to speak on stage with Gary Vee and some other amazing speakers in the industry, because he wrote and published a book, because he came out of his shell, came out of his comfort zone, and he just went for it. So what about you? How are you going to identify your what? How are you going to shape your message and go after what you know you believe, and go after, teaching people what it is you want to teach them, and show them how they can go from where they are to where they need to be? You need to identify what you want to talk about, what you want to write about, create your message, and share that message in a book and through other forms as well. And, just be that author that you were created to be. So this is day 3 of the challenge. And I hope you guys have enjoyed and learned something from this about finding what you can actually write about. So what is your homework for day 3? Your homework for day 3 is 1, you need to identify what is your topic. What exactly is your topic? What are you going to write about? Are you going to use your life experiences? Are you going to use a gap in the market? Are you going to use your passions? Or are you going to use your skills or your expertise? Okay, so you need to figure out which of those you're going to use. Then what is your topic? Then you need to shape your message. I gave you the blueprint. Okay, I believe because 2. All right, I believe because 2. So you need to identify your topic and you need to form your message statements, your message blueprint. That's your homework for day 3 of the challenge. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's getting better and better, and we're gonna, we're gonna even do more tomorrow. Gonna be, understanding your target market, so you don't want to miss tomorrow. Okay, so guys, I need you to really engage. I said this when you registered. I need you to engage. I need you to engage in the comments when we're live. I need you to engage in the group. Do the homework. Put it in the group. Let me know that you're actually moving forward with this. It's a challenge to challenge you to get started. And everything we're doing is actually getting you started. It's getting you started with your book. But I'm not sure if you understand that. You need to understand that it's actually getting you started, but you need to do the homework, okay? You need to do the homework and post it in the group. So guys, God bless you. Keep smiling and keep shining. Why? Because you've been designed and destined for more than where you are right now. God bless you and bye for now. See you tomorrow on day 4 of the challenge. We are live. Welcome to day 1 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. We've got some amazing guests that are gonna be speaking to us throughout this challenge. Dr. Joe Benjamin comes on to talk to us again.
It may be being part of this challenge like now. Find one small thing every day that you do that will help you to get to where it is that you want to go. So this is it. I will take action. That's a mindset shift. I'm not going to speak things. It is about acting words. I'm not just going to think about it. I'm going to take action. I may not even have the money right now. I may not even have the idea of the book right now. I may not even know what I'm talking about right now, but I am going to take action.
My brother, my friend from the Life on Fire family, all right, Ryan. Oh, God bless you, sir. How are you doing?
And the goals, again, is to get a little bit more strategic, a little bit more realistic, shorter time frames, 12 months or less, 6 months, and break it down even into monthly and weekly. But it's very, very important. And when you're setting goals, I love to use the acronym SMART, which maybe you've heard of before, which stands for specific, measurable, aligned with your values, realistic, and time-based.
All right, so these are what books have done for me. I'm able to speak on amazing stages with some world-class individuals, being able to, have my own events as well, meet some great people, and just do what I know I've been called to do. So if you want to become a speaker, you want to coach, you want to build a business, you want to do something, a book is the best way to do it. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 2 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. It is day 2 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. We've got people from the UK, from the US, from different places around the world. Today we have 3 speakers right about a topic that you are confident of speaking on. Because when it comes to writing and publishing your book and you become an author, you automatically should become a speaker. But if they bring you on stage and you can't speak about the very topic you wrote about, then something is not in alignment. You need to stay in alignment with your topic. What is it that you know that you are an expert in? What is your zone of genius? What is the very thing that you know they can wake you up and you will just start speaking?
Writers are great. Many people are writers, but writers, you can be an author, you can be a writer and not be an author. You want to ask yourself, what is it that you want to do? Because you want to write, and I tell people, I write a lot. See my journal here? My journal, I write, right? But if I write and I don't publish, I'm not an author.
Now you may be wondering, okay, Michelle, what does impact have to do with my content that I'm creating? Well, the impact that you want your book to have on your reader comes down to your content, right? So you have to know beforehand, before you start writing, what impact it is that I want this book to have on the reader. Because the language that you use, how you write the book, how you share the story will determine the impact that the content will have on the reader.
And see you tomorrow on day 3 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. Bye for now. Welcome to day 3 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. Are you ready for day 3? The first thing you need to know, I think I spoke about it yesterday if I'm right, is your book cover. So you need to make sure you have a stunning book cover and an amazing book title, because those are the first things people are going to see when they see your book. So you need to make sure that when you're promoting your book, you're marketing your book, you need to have a tantalizing book title and subtitle and a professional eye-catching book cover design.
You want to make sure that the book has a landing page, and hopefully this is probably something you already are working on, you're thinking of, but it needs to be said, that the book should have some type of digital footprint itself. So make sure that the book itself can be found online. Create a website. As a now published author, once you get that book out, you need it. It's not an option. Your website is where you will establish yourself and that book as its own brand. It's where you invite people to learn more about you and the book. And ultimately, your website is your home for the book online and where people will go when they want to follow you.
So that's the second thing that I would encourage you to do. The third thing that I would encourage you to do, and I think Pastor Joy also recommended this, is building your launch team. Having your launch team to help you to build buzz around your book even before you launch your book. And the other important thing about building your launch team is that these are the people who are going to download your book in advance before the official public launch, and they will leave verified reviews for your book.
God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 4 of the challenge. Bye for now.